Get the excuses. I think I liked them. I quite enjoyed it actually. Deliberately went out for a light run on tired legs to see if I could, yeah, trying to adapt the way I run a little. How are you feeling? Oh, you did race yesterday, did you? Anniversary yesterday, wasn't it? Congratulations. Oh, it's the mother-in-law's birthday. I thought it was another. It must be someone else I'm thinking of. Do you get on with her? Yeah. I get on really well with my mother-in-law. I like her. Very similar in many ways. We don't, but she doesn't speak much English. Speaks a few words. Maybe that's why we get on. We can't understand what you're say. Uh, oh, red one. Red one in the drawer. Red nice red one in the drawer. I'll just use the other one. Well, my daughter's complaining. I gave her a pen, one of my special pens, in inverted commas, and yeah, it doesn't work. So she's really angry. That's why it's special. Yeah, it doesn't work. Yeah, I should have said that. Actually, I went to I haven't got much time. I went to an expo and got a load of pens, a load of flash pens to keep me ticking over for a few years. It was one of those. I've got a really good pen. It's got a light on the end. It's really quite cool. Go camping with it. Anyway. Good luck, mate. You should be nice and fresh for this. I start, yes. What's that? Oh, I'll tell you after. Got no idea. Oh, no. Look at this. A few decent names here. Hexagons turned out. I love this downhill start. It's great, isn't it? I love it when people go really hard and you just sit behind them. Yeah. We. Nice to have the steering on again as well. So strange when you race without the steering like yesterday. Keep reaching for the paddles that don't exist. Ah, good. Nice one. Oh, you got. Oh, you just got the email for the free plays. Oh. It's, it's not because you reached that level, that particular level you needed to be at. 85. Don't know where they came up with that one. I was gonna say you'd be well into the 130, 140 if it kept going. Yeah. Yeah, looks good. Moving nicer. Oh, it's stretched. Who's that? Someone's gone off the front. Yeah, bit of a kick. That then. Oh, Pete's got a few teammates. Look, I see 3 or 4 SRT there. Is it SRT? No, someone's. Oh, okay. Me too. Wow, very stretched. I hope it comes back. Oh, downhill finish this, so Anvil's just as good. Yeah, they're getting away. That's it. Yeah. Oh look, Bullier's here. Oh, thank God for the draft. If we didn't have a draft in these games, I would be at the back. You've never seen me do an individual time trial race. Really? You won't get me on my whoosh then if there's no draft. I need the draft. Who's that again? I've got another banner. Yeah, that might work. Ah. Oh, oh, it's a few here. Uh, seven. Seven. Might be a double tap here if someone using an anvil. I knew they'd do that. Anvil through the banner. Hey, Si. Ah. Back right up again. You might come back actually. I won't be surprised. Might as well be another kick. I know where they're going to go. They're going to go at that bump, 8.5k. They go on that bump. Someone will. They'll be one of the hexagon riders. Yeah. No, not yet. Almost. Got here. Oh, they're tired. Oh. Don't. Oh yeah, back start sprint. Ah, hexagon 1, 2, 3. Ah, I'm happy that's as good as I could have got. 0.2 is not bad. How'd you do, Phil? You finished? Yeah. Oh yeah, nice. So you won the group. First out of the group. Oh, I'm happy with that sprint. Getting better. Yeah. Doesn't get any easier at our age, does it? Cheers, Si. No, no, Miller's Hex. He's a nice bloke though, Jeff. And Khan and Burke. Pick them up, they're good lads, aren't they? Nice to have legit riders to race against. No game. Mind you, I don't. As much as I think Jeff's a nice guy, I don't like racing him because he just makes the race just that little bit harder. Yeah, the pace gets pushed up a bit. Because the yeah, because the Canes are like me. The Canes would quite happily sit on the back doing 1.5 for the first 98% of the race. Yeah, and then nab it at the end. Yeah. Fourth. Fourth. It's just about in the slipstream of the Cairns. There's a guy who was going a lot harder from behind, but I had the anvil on a bit of a slipstream, so just about stayed away. Yeah. I don't think I'm any stronger. I think, sometimes it's just timing and a bit of luck. Sometimes it looks like your form's good. Yesterday, no one chased me down at the end, and it was a plate rather than a cup. Yeah. What happened was, it was quite. I made a joke that my average was 220 watts for the first 20 minutes, whereas in the morning it was 300. For the first 20 minutes, a lot for me, 300, just to hang on. So it was like, it was a really tight blob across the road, so I could really conserve my energy. And then as the race progressed, Robbie kept doing attacks. I think he did about 5 attacks off the front. They kept chasing and we just kept sitting in. Yeah, and then after a hard second Titans, everybody was just backing off ready for the final sprint. So it was a good opportunity to go long. Bloody hurt though, and they almost got me. I only got it by 2 seconds. I think it was 2Ks, so it would have been 2.5 minutes. And I got up to at 12, 13 second gap, but then I finished with just 2 seconds ahead. I was like dying at the end. No, no. Yeah, you don't know, do you, when you look at the numbers on the... Yeah, when you look at the results, it just looks like sometimes you won on the sprint, but you could have had a... Yeah. I tend to ease down at the end if I know I'm safe anyway, so it closes in. But I'm usually okay apart from that one time I got caught. You go even longer though, don't you? I've seen you go for really long attacks for the line. Yeah, I get bored. Yeah, true. Yeah. There's a bit of that yesterday. We just thought we'd have some fun. Yeah. Yeah, I look forward to that. There we go. I need to try and rest a bit before Tuesday if I'm doing that TTT. Yeah, we should have a good team for that. I just... Yeah. Grant doing it. I know Grant can't do the last week. Dave can do a TTT, can he? Hmm. Um, I don't know if it's something to do with the running, with his running. I can't remember what he said. Oh, he's doing some event or something. That's the problem with the bullets in the morning is we've lost half our squad because the Bertoli guys who are really strong. I was hoping they might find time because they're all outdoors with their pro teams now. They're never going to come indoors when they're supposed to be outdoors with their teammates. They'd probably get in trouble if they did do that. Yeah, I was really hoping that because they're awesome. What's the name? Patrick and Phil Webber. Patrick Reisig and Phil Webber. They're on another level. Those guys. Patrick, I think, would be a really good Zwifter if he kept doing it. Yeah. Yeah, they should do it straight after round 3. Yeah, this all should end in March, really. March is late enough. Yeah. People are already going outdoors in March. Yeah. Cheers, Pete. Oh, I tell you what. It was quite hard, but I think it's just because I'd raced in the morning. It was hard in a different way. Sitting on the back when the blob was there, I was doing like 0 to 2 watts per kilo, especially on the downhills. You stick on, it can sometimes stick on 0 watts if it's like a -1 and it's a big slow blob. You just sit up and do nothing. It was kind of like that in parts. I thought this is good, but as soon as we went uphill and everybody's doing like 6, 7, it started to hurt a bit. Then you can't escape that. I'm such a lazy bugger. As little as possible. For this one, I'm on the SL8. Use the SL8s, mate, because I presume the upgrades are... Yeah, the Spokey Dokie disc. The colourful rainbow one. I don't know which one it is. Oh, finish on this. Oh, there is an uphill bump. About 2K, 1.5, 2K to go, so you... I don't think it matters really much. I don't know what you call those zip wheels. It's the next one down on the discs, isn't it? Well, it used to be the second one down. Super 8s. 5.8, yeah. Let's see if I can get your mic on. I haven't done it for a while. Oh God, I don't even know where it is. I'm not sure I could. I don't think I can't find you anyway. I'm really trying to work out. Oh, technology. It's too much information. Streaming. Too old. Right, it's got to be audio. Let's go in audio. Ah, here we go. Dab. Microphone. I've no idea. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's try that one. Headset. See if that works. Try that. Speak. Try it. No, that's not. That one. Maybe it's that one. Oh, that might be it. That's probably it. Like that.
Anyway,
hello, Phil. Are you there?
I'm here.
Gotcha. You're on.
Hey.
I used to have. I've got worse on streaming. I used to have all sorts of fandangled things on the screen. I used to have a map on. I used to have other guys on. I used to have their videos on.
You used to have oh, God, his name? Going ahead.
Ben.
Right for us,
Ben.
God,
yeah. I used to have Ben on every week.
Where's Ben?
Must have been on. Oh, I don't know. I don't think he's lifting anymore. I'm not sure. He's busy. Yeah. He got fed up with me. I put him off. I put him off Zwift.
Why? Force him on here with you in camera.
You know, I can't put up with that guy every week. Ruining my life.
I don't think so.
Oh, I miss Ben. He was a good laugh. I think I used to get him on Zoom, so I'd crop him on Zoom. I get the Zoom up, the app, I crop it, and then I'd move that onto the stream. But now you can do it on Discord now, can't you? You can just get everybody on Discord and stick that on the screen.
Did you put it so you were just slightly in front of him on there? Like you were in front of him
I remember I did one with Robbie once, and Robbie had his top off, and I think he was right on top of me or underneath me. It looked really dodgy. No. I'll have to try and find that one.
Not like the Berlin hot cranks we used to have chasing us when they were all topless. Yeah, like they were naked.
Yeah.
Race.
Watch out, you're on the stream, mate. But yeah, I agree. Yeah.
No, just where we're going. I'm not saying anything untoward there. They knew they were naked.
Yeah, we all knew it.
All right, so they didn't stand up in the saddle and didn't get a shock then.
Never get our guys to do that. Go topless.
Cycling,
go topless and get it all on one stream. Or maybe they would.
I don't think anybody would watch it.
Yeah, no one would watch it. Yeah, that would kill my YouTube channel off. A few people that watch it.
BL13 naked. Who's gone off the
Please,
front
no
already?
attacks on this one.
Somebody's gone already. Who's drifted off the front of it, I think.
The sea cat.
Oh, excuse me. I had a massive handful of nuts before I got on here, and I can taste it then coming back on me.
Right out the way.
Who's your money on for the first attack? Gregory. Gotta be on
it. Bauer's here, ESRT. Maybe he'd go long.
Bauer might do it.
Might be Bauer with Milauer chasing him.
Strong eyes.
Was Bauer in the first one? Because he wasn't in the front group, was he?
I didn't know him. I didn't notice him. I don't think he was. If he was, he'd be doing it here.
Ada was pretty good. I've not seen Ada before.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look, he's from is that Turkey flag, yeah?
Yeah. Is he in this one? Oh, there he is.
No, Ada did well one of the weeks, didn't he? Didn't he win one of the races?
I think he did.
So, I think he went long, didn't he, last week or the week before?
Was it?
And he got it.
I'm having too much pain to remember. I forget as soon as I stop. Some movement going on there, is there?
Yeah, it's all connected just. We've got downhill coming anyway. Stretching a bit.
Somebody on the front pulling it a bit.
Downhills.
Nice rest. That was coming through. You go in. No.
I didn't like to attack here. It's too fast.
It's coming through the pack, weren't we? I feel, yeah, it's one of these guys who's been on for years, hasn't he? I remember racing against him one of our first seasons of ZRL.
Yeah. Good to see Chris racing. Is he say you spoke to him? Is he starting to race again?
Only briefly in chat. Only briefly in chat. In the pace spot thing, he just said, making sure you were going to race twice. If you
is he joking? Because I only did the one race last week, didn't I?
Yeah, get your ass in. Something on those lines. Get your ass into the first one as well. We might coming in fresh for the second one.
I didn't. I started late. You know me. I do both races usually.
Oh, they main man. My legs don't feel right tonight. Guess I didn't even race yesterday.
Yeah. Bit rusty.
Isn't it? I've done a fair bit of mileage the last 3 weeks. From a 250, 275 mile, a 250 again last week.
Nice.
It's all been upgrading stuff and steady stuff really than this last week. Maybe off the front. Slightly.
Stretching a bit.
It's been a bit of an attack.
Move up a bit.
Come back again. Ish. But it's leaving a gap. It's me. There we are.
Oh, hang in there, Pete. Come on, Pete.
Where is he? Where's that?
Pete's falling off. Damn it.
Come on, Pete.
He's gone.
Just at the back top as well, isn't it? He's gone.
Oh, Pete's getting better. He's getting stronger. Bit by bit.
That's good.
Oh,
Sneaky
halfway.
freewheel.
Yeah. Before the storm.
You're not seeing a difference on these avatars? They're kind of more shadowy, more defined, the shadows and the light. And the
Oh no.
trons are more glowy. Like you can see it on the back of people's arms, the glow off
Nah.
the trons.
Nah.
You're not seeing it?
Nah. We're going,
Right,
they're going.
I'm too busy looking at the shadows and the colours. Can't be racing. Let me see.
Ooh.
Boom!
Oh, way too hard there. Didn't have to do it.
Oh, I was going to get away there for a minute, but we didn't. That's my one match burnt.
Uh, I think the feather's a better one to get here, hopefully. Got two banners coming up.
Or two, have we?
Yeah, you want to ideally have two feathers. There is a draft, but you got the uphill to the banner. You get a power up in a minute, sprint banner, and then you get the uphill to the next banner, and then about 1.5 to get a go.
Uh-huh.
And I think it's kind of uphill 3-4% towards the end. Ah.
Not very cagey.
Yeah, it might be an attack up here.
I just think I've picked up a little bit. Oh, I'm due for feather already. Where's that come from? It's a banner.
Nice. Oh. Yeah,
Draft.
but
You got feather?
yeah.
Oh, nice. I've got
Oh,
draft.
behind. Yeah. You can save for the finish because I'm not sure it'll might help you a little bit up the climb here. Oh,
If I can
Passos is struggling. Look.
shot in.
Ooh, he almost went.
Ooh.
There we go, mate. Good luck. Oh, it's only 1K to go.
Let's make it interesting. Go off the front. Oh, another try. Oh no.
No way. Ah, bad move by me.
Going backwards. Oh,
Ah,
oh, oh. Jeez.
worth a try. Feel the legs on that one. Oh, they almost did it again. Oh no, two. First and third. That was close. Look at that. 4 within 0.2.
Oh yeah.
Oh god. How'd you do?
11th, I think. Somewhere around that.
11.
That's tough.
Ah. Ah.
Oh, I
Ah. Did Jeff win both of those? I think he did.
think so, yeah.
Wow.
Really, I got a good second.
Ah.
Just
He's a
had
good all-rounder, isn't he? Milo
well,
is.
he got dropped with me on the first race.
Who
He'd
did?
have missed the split. Really,
Who?
yeah. So I think he did a
Oh,
tactical back
Villiers.
off maybe, and as we do, don't we?
Yeah, it's a weird one,
James
that
doesn't
one.
do
I just went with it, and it turned out to be the break, didn't it? That was just a bit of
that.
luck.
It just split.
I could have
It
quite
just
easily
split. I
sat
just had the
back.
legs. I didn't
Yeah.
have the legs, to be honest, to
Ah.
get back. Or
Once
to
it's 3 or
close
4
it.
seconds and it's a big front group, it's really hard to get back after that.
Yeah.
And if it's a downhill, you know, no chance. Maybe on an uphill with a feather or something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that was good.
I always quite like New York for racing.
Yeah,
Got a few little bumps and lumps, hasn't it? And
yeah, I like it as
not
well.
pan flat. On the course of a pan flat, are they really?
You can use the game a bit more, can't you, with when you're rolling
Yeah,
over
in
the
theory,
bumps.
if I remember.
Uh, are you just going to be cycling from now on? I say just. Are you going to be cycling from now on, Phil, only? Or
What do you mean?
are you going to be getting back into running? You say you had
No,
an
no, I'll
injury.
run.
You got an injury?
Meniscus tear. I need to have
Ah,
an operation on it, which I'm not keen on doing really. I'm
okay.
fine day to day walking and doing stuff like that. But if I run, it gets sore, and I can do a
Yeah.
little bit of running here and there, but I don't bother. I tend to find if I do try and run, I injure something else. If that makes sense. And I don't want to do that because it might affect my cycling.
Good to have the cycling though, isn't it? If you're a runner and you do cycling, if you're a
Oh yeah,
triathlete, you've always got something you can do. Why I've
yeah. I
always liked
think
triathlon.
my running days are done really.
I've never had
competitively
a problem
anyway. At
with my
least
knees, funnily enough. I've had all sorts of
I
ankle
didn't.
problems,
I didn't really. Well, I
operations,
did.
and all sorts.
I mean, I was running from the age of 9 or 10
Yeah.
competitively, so it's bound to happen eventually. But I did have problems when I was really like in early senior school. I had problems with one knee then, but yeah, can't remember what we called it. Osgood Schlatter disease, where like a dryness in the bones, no sort of fluid in the where the cartilage rubs across. It's to do with
Okay.
growing, and I had that, and then I had no problems at all for years and years. Really, I mean,
Hmm.
I must have run
It called crepitus. Is that what
30
it's
odd
called?
years.
Where it dries up and starts clicking and
Yeah,
yeah,
and
the
then there's
doctor said
taller.
I
And
might have a bit
I've
of that.
literally, oh right,
Well, I mean, I was on my knees click a lot, but they've never caused me any problems.
yeah. I had the odd little thing, the odd thing around my knees, but not in the knee, actually within the, what do you call
Yeah.
it, the cartilage or the meniscus. So
Oh
literally, I was
well.
just running with the dog and went across some fields. You pulled me slightly on a bit of a camber or a slope, and I just seemed to cockle over, and it just ripped toward it. And I thought, oh, that's weird. It feels a bit. It just felt like it was numb. It felt weird. I
Hmm.
ran back to the car with her and stuff, and getting of it. When I got back, it was really painful. Kind of came on later on, and the next day I couldn't hardly walk on it. It just shows that it's just something of nothing really.
Yeah.
It wasn't heavy training or heavy session that did it. It was just there's maybe a weakness there from miles and
Hmm.
miles of running. I don't know.
We've all got our weak
But
spots.
just,
At least you've got the cycling now, anyway.
yeah, just I was turning 50. I thought, right, I'm going to really go for try and get the England vest for cross country or 10Ks. So I'm going to chance with a chance of this. I keep
Yeah.
going and just up the train a little bit.
How much mileage were you
That
doing at the
really,
time before you had the knee problems
really
at your peak?
50,
50,
50 and
yeah, but
70 miles a week.
you were a middle distance runner, weren't you? So 50 is probably a decent amount.
Yeah, I was doing track as well
Yeah.
during the summer. Cross country in the winter and tiny bit of road racing, tiny bit of fell, and a bit of middle distance and long distance on the track, like 1500 to a mile. Did the 800 a few times. Go like 5Ks, like a 5,000 meters or 10,000 meters on the track. Like going back to my youth, back on the track again.
I always used to hate
Although
that
with my
distance, that 800 and 1500. I like the
my
sprints.
training,
I used to enjoy the sprints and
yeah,
5K and then
when I was
5K
young,
up, but in between, I didn't like
yeah. But when I was
hurts too much.
late, well, mid teenage, I used to like the 400 and the 800.
Yeah. We used to do real civil service was
Still,
great. Civil service, we used to have champs every year. We'd have departmental, then civil service champs. So we'd have various meetings. So there was loads of athletics going on, and those
you get
guys are pretty
better
good. And you could try
after a day
everything.
out.
Yeah, yeah. Oh,
Well,
exactly. Yeah, you get leave for it.
yeah, it was
You
Skiddy,
get
wasn't it,
sports day.
with you guys, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Jonathan Skidmore.
uh,
Yeah, I still
anyway,
do that though. If you're fit. My dad worked
wonder
in the prison service. It was always a bit like that there. They had
the prison
different.
service. Why? What did you do
Yeah,
to get locked up in prison, mate?
it's not me. No,
Come
dad.
on.
My dad was in the prison service, not me. Yeah, yeah. I used to get an extra long lunch on one day a week to do whatever they wanted, sport wise or
Yeah.
recreational extra hour off. We used to do a long run and yeah, same situation. It's all government bodies,
Yeah.
isn't it? And
Oh yeah.
look after you. Get a good pension as well.
Yeah, there's a lot of positives working in the civil service, I must admit. It's not as boring as people think. It's quite stressful, but it's also there's a
Yeah,
lot
yeah.
of opportunities there as well. And like you say, you get a good pension out of it.
Final salary usually, isn't it? Or not far off.
Salaries are pretty
You
good as
can
well, yeah. Quite stressful. Well, it could be stressful. They always kept the staff to a minimum, so oh god, we're going into civil
yeah.
service
Well,
chat here. We don't want to be talking civil service chat, do we?
that's even most
Boring.
places these days, isn't it? Most places try and do that one.
Anyway, where are you in your upgrade? So I am, because you asked me that.
Level 3 on the SL8. Just done level 3.
Yeah.
I'm working towards level 4. Done level 1 on the
Wow. Pathos.
climbing one. Pathos.
Yeah.
The
We haven't done our
TT
TTT
bike.
bikes yet. We haven't done those yet, have we?
PT bike's getting there.
Yeah, I haven't started that yet.
Yeah, you haven't started
Yeah,
yours yet.
my ethos is. I think I'm halfway to 2. What am I on
Oh,
the
right, yeah.
SLA? I think I'm
Well, then.
halfway to 3 on the SLA as well. I put a
Well,
bit in.
I've just started level 3, working towards level 4. I think I just saw 325 or something flash up. K to do. I think I'm halfway, nearly halfway on the ethos up to get into level 4, level 2. So I'm
I
on
think make
level
a
1,
difference though.
working.
You're on grade 5 on the
Yeah.
SLA, and you're racing against guys on, I don't know, Trons and people that haven't
Yeah,
upgraded or
yeah.
don't know about the upgrades. It'll make a difference.
Well, didn't make any difference to me. I was still struggling.
No, it won't make a difference at the moment. No, not when you're in a race like that. No, not really.
Let's see what they do